What up though, Eddie Kane? Eddie Kane, what's the deal?
Shout out my boy Eddie Kane Jr. You already know Westside Detroit.
Eddie Kane, you on your own phone now, man.
Who the fuck is Eddie though? I ain't here.
What's your thoughts on people like King Yella saying the Chicago rappers just need to get out of Atlanta?
His ass is a big goofy. He is a big fucking goofy. Like,
do you feel like Chicago was a death trap?
Put some respect on my name. Like at the end of the day, niggas sit on these phones and hee ha ha and da behind the scenes, but then you niggas go on the interviews and I'm a bit goofy. Like, you're gonna have to stand on that. So since I'm a bit goofy, when you see me, I want you to treat me like a goofy. I want you to show me that I'm a goofy. I'm a Michael Jordan at head. Michael! Don't duck, you can't fuck with me on nothing. You can't rap better than me. You're not on nothing, gang. Like, and I own my mama. I'm like, man, I fuck with Doodie Low. I own gang. We chopped it, respectfully, you know. But obviously, niggas just be, when they get on the internet, that camera get in front of them, Even like I said, I trolled on the thing, and and I still hope you, wish you the best, and She wanna go in there and play like I'm a goofy. So my main thing is just make sure when you see me or run into me or whatever, you in Vegas, let me know, or we in the same, so we could bump. I don't want no violence, like I want you dead, nothing. I'm not even talking like that, brother. But these right here, I don't skeeze you, I want to see what yours do. So that's me calling you out. I want to see if you know how to move that ball ass head.
Ain't no secret. You should do Eddie Kane Jr. Like, share, subscribe. If you subscribe to me, leave a comment down the post. I'ma sub back to you. Rit. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, my people. Y'all know why we here on Renegades, man. So, y'all just saw the couple clips of Doodie Low and the response back from King Yella, you know what I'm saying? So, first things first. Our dude, Doodie Low. He's on there, he's on the Danza Project, and they asked about King Yella. And he said Yella a goofy. You know what I'm saying? Which, hey, it is what it is, man. That's up for interpretation. Everybody has their opinion. Yella definitely do me on some old wild stuff, you know what I'm saying? But, always a but, Renegades. The part where Yella was saying about Chicago rappers needing to leave Atlanta, I don't necessarily agree with that. I think the ones that's beefing with NBA Youngboy and them, you know what I'm saying? They need to get up out of ATL, you know what I'm talking about? It's not really a lot of them down there anymore. That umbrella that Doodie Low was under, you know what I'm saying, with Lil Durk, that's over with, man. All them cats, they fighting their case. They knocked out there on the left coast. You understand what I'm talking about? You down there, and allegedly, the situ with Doodie Low is that he got backdoored by an associate of his down there that dropped his low. You know what I'm saying? Then that's when put him up on a platter, set him up. You know what I'm saying? So, on that aspect, they need to get all them cats down there, because you see what happened after Doodie Low got popped and robbed. Quando Rondo brother had his jewelry. You understand what I'm talking about? Had his J promptly after it took place. So that lets you know whatever took place, they got your stuff. They tapped in down there. You were an alien down there. You understand what I'm talking about? You were a UFO. So on that note, if you're rolling with, you know what I'm saying, NBA Youngboy, Quando Rondo, Lil Tim, you rolling against them down there, you need to get up out of there unless you got your team with you, and you do not, man. You ain't nobody down there in ATL from OTF for the most part. You understand what I'm talking about? All them cats, once Dirt got booked and the money's dried up, all them cats gone, man. Them cats and took the gray dog back to the rack. You understand what I'm talking about? You got no aid and assistance down there. So Now we go to our dude, King Yella. He respond, you know what I'm saying, put some respect on my name, this here and that there, and we can get in the boxing ring, and when I see you, gonna have to stand on that. Only thing with that, King Yella, you got all this smoke for Doodie Low, you know what I'm saying, and he just called you a goofy. Renegades, I always go back to this. Just remember when your boy Yella was in the mall with some backup. It was him, Billionaire Black, and the cameraman. So at least 3 people against Breezy, and he wouldn't throw rice at a Chinaman's wedding. You understand what I'm talking about? So it always makes me laugh when he's talking about putting hands on people when Breezy dissed your dead ops. You know what I'm saying? Breezy dissed all your dead ops. Dissed you. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about was really a op, and you didn't do a thing to him. You know what I'm talking about? And now you're saying you want to put hands on Doodie Low. It just don't add up. And then the thing is, now listen to the logic. Yellow stated that he and Billionaire, they didn't put hands on 600 Breezy at the mall because they didn't want to go to jail. You just got back out of jail right now on some charges. You came out with the tears and the sad song, I ain't never going back and I don't want to do it. So why would you even just speak that out in the atmosphere that you want to put hands on somebody when you just got out of the Bing and you just came out with the sad song and the flower bring and, you know what I'm saying, the tears, stating that you don't want to go back, man. You know what I'm saying? You send out mixed messages, you understand what I'm talking about? But hey, that's just how I see it, Renegades. But Renegades, man, what's been blowing up the net, man, there's been some new details released on T Grizzley, man, and it ain't looking good. Peep this.
The cell phone towers confirmed that Wu-Thang was actually at the location for 2 hours before T Grizzley and his aunt got there. Why was you hiding out at that location with the murder vehicle and the murder weapon? Obviously, you are involved in the murder. But it also opened up more room for suspicion for T Grizzley. If this was a stop that was out the blue, it was a stop that came up while you was in the vehicle and you just made an emergency stop somewhere to grab something, then how did the shooters know to be at that location for 2 hours? It didn't make sense whatsoever.
Renegades, man, it's all bad, man. So as we've heard in the last couple days, OTF affiliate 600 Wu-Thang, his attorney has stated in court that his client was hired by T Grizzley to do that job on T Grizzley's aunt, quote unquote aunt slash manager, Jabina Brown. You understand what I'm talking about? And now, Renegades, this is the more damning evidence. You understand what I'm talking about? Y'all know how they use the cell phone towers. So they used the cell phone towers and they had it where 600 Wu-Thang was sitting at that location for 2 hours. Now, T Grizzley has spoken on that situation, and he has stated that they were he, the driver, and his manager, JB, were riding around, and spur of the moment, he had to shoot a move over there to the east side, or 3 Mile Drive in Mac. Okay, if that was a spur of the moment move, how did 600 Wu-Thang know your location and was sitting there waiting for 2 hours? And it gets worse, Renegades. With Wu-Thang and whoever he's with sitting there for 2 hours, when T Grizzley, JB, and the driver pull up, T Grizzley gets out of the car. They blatantly see T Grizzley gets out of that automobile. You understand what I'm talking about? T Grizzley and JB look very, you know what I'm saying, different. You understand what I'm talking about? There's no way you can confuse T Grizzley for JB. So you see T Grizzley get out of the whip, and then y'all just go up to the car and still blick it down, and got no discretion for the driver. You don't know if the driver got a blick or whatever the case may be. You go up there, do what you got to do, and y'all get out of there. Now, Renegades, this is also how they caught 600 Wu-Tang, man. He made it all the way back to the rack. This dude was in the Stoley. This dude was in the straight. He was in the Stoley, in the rack. He was in the alleyway. The police pulls up on him for whatever reason. They get him. They tie him to the stolen car, which was used as the getaway car in the JB hit, and they have the weapon that was used in the Jobina Brown hit, man. And now after that was done, T Grizzly was still hanging around with 600 Buka and associating with them cats. You know what I'm talking about? Renegades, it's not looking good, man. So I'm thinking within the next couple weeks at the most, Johnny Law will be pulling up on Grizzly, or we gonna get a report that he's NOTR. And Renegade, for my Renegades who've been down with me, y'all know what NOTR mean. Niggas on the run. He might be straight up niggas on the run. You know what I'm talking about? But hey, nobody is guilty until proven guilty. It just looks real suspicious and shady, and it looked like T Grizzly got his manager took out the game for whatever reason. That's just how I see it, man. Should do Eddie Kane Jr. If you ain't no Renegade, hit that sub button. You want to join us on the low key, watch these ninjas that be close to you mission, hit that join button. Welcome to the Renegades. Man, ain't no secret.
Look at it. Kareem Akbar. That's right, the educated brother from the bank. He's the real head of the CMB, the brains behind the whole thing. I told you, this thing is bigger than Nino Brown, and I got a list of proof. If I'm going down, I'm taking a whole lot of people with me.
Order in the court.